Yo, what's going on, world? It's your boy Doug with my co-host. Oh man, I ain't with my boy Ross tonight. I ain't with Ross, man. Y'all know y'all on YouTube thinking, where y'all been? Where the Bigger Dream Podcast been? On Instagram following where the Bigger Dream Podcast been and things like that. Man, we always talk about the journey. Man, y'all can see, and it's 0:37 in the morning right now. That's me and my mom on the screensaver. Man, it's 4:37 a.m. I said, man, I need to go on and drop me a podcast. I ain't talked to the people in a minute. It just dawned on me, to bring this to you guys. Rose, we still rocking and we still going hard in our businesses. The plan was to, when everything got in order, that's when we would come drop you guys a podcast. But I don't know, y'all ever just be riding and you just get all these thoughts in your head and different things like this. So that's what I was going through tonight. And I said, man, let me just hop on the podcast, give you guys an update, let y'all know that we still here, we still rocking. I know Rose, he still be encouraging people on Instagram, but I mean, we just ain't gave nothing to you guys. So, man, what's been going on with me, man? Kind of weird, cause I'm used to Rose being right beside me, but we just been grinding. We told you guys we had another business venture that we started a couple months ago. That was with the trucking. We had purchased a truck. Rose said that would have been but right before we bought it, Rose was like, man, he was thinking about the next best move. And the next best move for us was to buy a truck. We got a truck, registered it, started the LLC, business, all that. Had a route for it, had an overnight route for it. So we was killing the game for a couple months, probably like 2 months. Then our truck went down. And when the truck was running, man, we was making bread. We was making bread in our other business, Love Waste Management. We told you guys, we had to break the news to you guys. But yeah, when the truck broke down, man, for me, it just felt like, I was like, dang, like what's gonna happen? We gonna be making this type of money no more and different things like that. And shout out to my cuz Rose, man, he always there to encourage. It's never like a down moment with him. Like he don't never, if I come to him with something, he'll be like, oh man, you right, I don't know. It's always like, nah, what we need to do to get better. So, man, the truck been down for like 2 or 3 months now. And, it's been pretty tough. But man, it was crazy. One day, it was a crazy day. I was on Facebook and I clicked on one of my, homegirls, like I grew up with, one of her lives. And you guys ever just be on Instagram or Facebook and y'all see a live, but y'all don't want to be on it because like it's on like 1 or 2 viewers, so they gonna know that it's you. Man, so I said, freaking, man, I'm finna just stay on this mud. And Taylor, she was pretty much preaching on her, but it just felt like she was talking to me. And she was saying that, like, right now you are in a waiting room. God has put you in a waiting room, and that really struck a chord to me because she was saying, like, when you're in a waiting room, you're safe. Like, that you're about to be called. And, just going through our journey, with our Love Waste Management and then with our trucking business, I'm like, God, like, things were just about to take off for us. Like, at the beginning of the year, we told you guys that, like, this was going to be our year, and it's still going to be our year. I just needed to open my eyes up. But yeah, so like this waiting room, like your name is gonna get called. Like you don't have to worry, like they're gonna call your name. And this whole time I'll be thinking like, oh man, this didn't go good, this didn't go well, this didn't go as planned. I'm like, dang, what should we do? But man, Rose, he was telling me the other day that like in these times like this, like I need to rejoice and I need to thank God. And that's what I've been doing here lately. Well, I just started, just thanking God during the storm. Like, thank you. Like, even though it's hard, and I be talking to myself all the time, like, man, I'm in this storm. Like, what I need to do? What's the next best move? What should I do? What should I do? And at the end of the day, it shouldn't be it should be like God. Like, and that's what I'm trying to learn to do, because it's so hard when you going through something. It's like, what should I do? Like, I need to figure this out. And man, I just really need to give it up to God. Like, he already got the blueprint of my life, and I just need to chill out. I need to relax, but I still need to grind at the end of the day. But yeah, when she said that about that waiting room, that just made me look at everything in a different perspective, because I'm like, God, like, we're doing this, we're doing that. It's like whenever we take 5 steps, we get knocked back 2 or 3 steps. So I'm like, golly, what should we do? But I just realized, man, I need to chill. So what I've been doing here lately, and y'all, the camera, I ain't used it in so long. I probably got like 20 minutes left on this mug, so it's gonna be a pretty quick podcast. But in the meantime, man, I've been killing the game, y'all. I told y'all I wanted to, start reading books, and I, developed a routine. So I'm probably on day like 22 right now. I know it ain't much, but for me, that's a big accomplishment. I made it a priority to myself. No matter what, I'm gonna read a book. I'm gonna read 5 pages of a book every single day. And I got some more stuff that I got on my priority list, but I haven't read a whole entire book ever in my life. Probably in school, but those wasn't like novel books. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on page like 160 something, and it's 170 pages. So yeah, I've been killing it. Some days I read more than 5 pages, others I just read 5, the bare minimum. But I just been trying to strengthen my mind, just take everything to the next level, y'all. Like, that's really what I've been on. I've been really killing the game with it. And within the book, I took a picture of a quote that he said. And so this the book. When I get done with this podcast, y'all, I'm gonna finish this. Like I said, I'm on page 160 something. It's 170 pages in here. It's called Everyone Deserves a Great Manager. So within the book, it said, the common mindset is for one to say, I am too busy to take time for myself. And that's common. Like, people these days, they got everything going on. They got to go to work. They got to take care of the kids. They got to do this. They got to do that. They don't never be like, they don't never schedule time for themselves. They always let the world dictate, what type of time they on. Like I said, with me, with my priorities, with reading the book, man, sometimes when I come in 2, 3 in the morning, I'm like, dang, I cannot go to sleep without reading this book. Like, I have a plan for my life, priorities for my life that I have to get done daily. And if I miss a day, I'm gonna be pissed off. But thank God I'm on a 20-something day streak, and I told Rosie I'm trying to have a 300-day streak. Like, I want to read a book every single day. When I finish with this, I got some more books that I plan on reading. I just want to keep feeding my brain. But anyway, if I didn't have like a priority or something I just have to do, I am too busy to take time for myself. When I'm tired and I come in 2, 3 in the morning, I would just go to sleep. But I have a plan. I have priorities. I have things that I've said I have to do. So anyway, that's the common mindset. Once again, I am too busy to take time for myself. But it says the effective mindset is, I must manage my time and energy to be an effective leader, meaning that you have to prioritize. You have to put things in place. Like I said, man, every day I have to read this book. I got to do push-ups. I got to brainstorm. I got to pray. It's a whole list of things that I have to do. But beforehand, I was just waking up, letting the day attack me. Like, I had plans, obviously, to work on my business and things like that. But after that, I wasn't reading. I wasn't praying every day. I wasn't brainstorming every day. I wasn't doing push-ups and different things like that. So yeah, man, here lately I just been killing the game. I'm trying to take everything to the next level. As I was driving home tonight, I was just thinking, like, man, this waiting room. And then ET and them, they just put out a podcast about being in the darkness and what you should be doing in the darkness, and how the darkness is really not a bad thing. We make it a bad thing. They made like a great example. They was like, man, they didn't pretty much say it like this, I'm paraphrasing, but like, when you cut off the lights, like, everything that was in the light is still there. So like, it's dark now. What are you scared for? It's just scary because you cannot see it. But and then just referring that with the waiting room, I'm just like, man, I'm in a great space. I was I'm saying, just brainstorming today on my way home, and I was just like, Right now things look bad. It look bad. It looks bad. If you're on the outside looking in, things look bad. But here in a couple months, you know, we got some exciting plans for our business. We got a couple contracts that we're gonna execute on, that we not sent bids out for, and they're trying to prepare us for later on in the down in the year. And the contracts that we currently got right now, we've been killing them, y'all. Love Waste Management, man, we are making a killing in the game. I be telling Rose, man, we bringing that swag back, like in this valet trash game. Like, folks they ain't as dedicated to us as us. They not bringing the fun and excitement to the industry. I look at other valet trash companies and it's so boring and dull, and you wonder if they got clientele and different things like that. But with us, man, we make it look fun. We bringing the fun and the swag back while still being A+ 100% in everything that we give. But yeah, man, I feel like I'm oh man. Yeah, something happened to me that I never thought, well, not never, but I was hoping around 30 that this will happen. I got a baby on the way, man. I still don't know how to like, I don't know, like, it's crazy. Like, I'm finna bring a life into this world, man. I'm excited, but that just gives me another piece of motivation that I have to go harder. I told Ross, man, that my urgency is on a different level now. Like, we have to hit these goals. We have to knock these goals down, because I can't go back to a job. Like, I'm working part-time right now, but I can't do full-time. I will not be a good employee. I won't, because my mind, I'm gonna be there, but my mind won't. I'm gonna be thinking about the business. I already don't follow orders good now. When people talk to me, I've been working on being demanding and telling people no, telling people exactly how I feel, because they gonna tell you exactly how they feel. If they don't want to do something, they're not gonna do it. And I'm the same way. People at work be trying to make me do extra. Nah, I just did this. You go get somebody else. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. But yeah, I got a kid on, and I'm looking at the camera. If this podcast just shuts down, my camera died. But yeah, I got a kid on the way, man. Due in February. We're gonna find out the gender in 2 weeks. So I'm excited. I ain't really told that many people. I told my family. I ain't even told my bros yet. But yeah, I'm on a different type of urgency now. And I encourage everybody with kids, man, they should be your motivation. Like, I always talk about how when I do have a kid, I'm gonna feed them all this information. I'm gonna do this and that. And now it's time for me to step up to the plate. So February, my kid gonna be here. I'm excited for that. But before then, like I said, I just want to get some things in order. And I just need to, pretty much, man, what I want to just leave y'all with today is, like, you know, that waiting room, you know, and being in the darkness. You know, it's not a bad thing. Man, just keep pushing, keep fighting. Man, make realistic goals. You know, make short-term goals that you can hit and you can get that boost. Because, you know, here I just been tripping. I be looking at other people and I just be imagining. I'm like, dang, we've been in business for 4 years and we still ain't did this and that. But man, it ain't no sprint, man. It's a marathon. And I can't be looking at other people. And I know it's easy to say that, but when you scroll on Instagram every day, Facebook every day, and you see people winning, like, I be saluting them, but in the back of my head, I'll be like, dang, like, I know I'm working. If I'm not working the same as them, I know I'm working harder than them. And it's tough, but man, I just want you guys to know that, you know, we didn't quit the podcast, we didn't quit our business or nothing like that. We just been grinding, and the goal was to come back to you guys at the end of the year, and after all our accomplishment, come back. But I said, man, I gotta talk to these people tonight. It just been on my mind. So hopefully I influenced somebody, I motivated somebody. Shout out to everybody who's still rocking with us, man. We still got like 120 some subscribers Shout out to y'all. Y'all ain't unfollowed us. We ain't put no content out. I know we say it every week, but man, it's life. Y'all know how life is. Life tough. When you gotta grind. Sometimes you don't have time to make videos for YouTube and things like that. So shout out to everybody who rocking with us. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram at The Bigger Dream _ The Bigger Dream. I'm sorry. Our business page, Love Waste Management. Love Waste Management. We got a TikTok, Love Waste Management, and we got a TikTok for The Bigger Dream podcast. So and I hope this message, you know, like I said, influence somebody, encourage somebody, motivated somebody. Just had to give y'all boys you know, a touch up on how we been. So but the next podcast I come on, Ross, he gonna be on here with me. Hope he don't feel some type of way for me making this podcast, but you know, I just had to come talk to the people. I had to get some stuff off my chest because this actually helps me out venting. You know, I don't really have people to vent to except my cuz. So, you know, just venting to y'all, man. And I just want y'all to know once again that we haven't gave up. We're not gonna give up. And this entrepreneurial journey that we're on, it's a tough journey, but it's rewarding. And I can never go back to being a 9-to-5 employee. I did it for a couple years, killed it. I murdered the game, was the best employee up there. But I had to take my talents to Love Waste Management, to Royalty Worldwide Logistics, our trucking company. And I see the potential. You know, my people, they be like, hey, you need to get a full-time job. You can have a kid now. It's tough. I can't do it. Like, it's either this entrepreneurial journey is gonna work or it's gonna work. It's nothing else. I've seen the benefits. Them paydays, when they was hidden. And I already know that was only the beginning. But God took our truck away for, I don't know the reason why he took our truck away. It's in the shop right now. But obviously, hey, it's I can't do nothing about it. But when they get out the shop, we're gonna be killing it in the trucking game. We're killing Love Waste Management, especially at the end of the year when we wrap up these contracts. So I'm just in a good spirit now, man. So yeah, I still need help with the outro. So I'm gonna go on and end it, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this podcast, man, this solo podcast. I'm probably gonna call this like Doug Chronicles or something like that. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all for rocking with us. We still here. We still gonna be dropping heat, man. Just, it ain't gonna be every week, but we're gonna drop some heat for y'all.